when I set up the Danny Myers and St. Mike's battle and sent it to the Connect, and I went to the event and I see this tall white guy, and I met him. I was like, hey, what's your name? Hey, found out he worked for URL. He's the sound guy. That's when I met him. So, we chopped it up, exchanged numbers and shit like that. And throughout the time I've been knowing him, I sent him a text, A Ward Geechee Gotti Wichita. You know what I mean? You got to come out. So he came out, and I started learning a little bit, more about this man. And then all of a sudden, I knew he was my guy for all the pay-per-view events for URL. And he worked close with Avocado and shit like that. Then come to find out, he got his own company. I think it's called Black Market Media, which is a dope name, by the way, because, back in my day, there was Black Market Records, with the Brother Lynches and all that. Stop it. So, dope name. And I've come to find out, this gentleman does the band events. And if you haven't seen any of the band events, you might as well just stop watching battle rap because you're not a fan like that. As soon as I seen that, it's just like the next coming. We're gonna have two guys in the game that's gonna be putting out crazy visuals. And so we built a rapport, and also we got some things in works. And I got to find out a little bit more. Now, come to find out, he has a small team. I did watch Champion today. Matter of fact, it just popped. You know how on YouTube you watching a video, and once that video is off, it goes to another video. So it happened.
Matter of fact, I
was watching Geechee Gotti versus T-Top. While I wasn't watching it, I had it on, listening to it while I was driving. And then all of a sudden, Champion came on, and I look at it, and it's, I see Tech Nine, this hooded character, Jay Black, and JB.
You mean J. Cole?
Yeah. Even though they blocked me, they blocked me. They blocked me off of the chat. Like, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was coming after Tech Nine. But everybody, it's just like I guess it's pick and choose. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna do me. They don't know who I am yet, but it is what it is. But come to find out, he has a team, and JB and this team, man, they putting out some great battles. And I can't wait to see what they have in store for the future. So, excuse him, he's under the weather also. So I want to welcome for the first time to Hold Yourself Radio, the man, the myth, the legend. Matter of fact, he lives in Kansas City, Missouri. So he's right in the town. JB, sir, how you doing?
Yo, Capo, what's good, man? Yeah, I'm right here in KC, suffering, sick, right along with the rest of the city. Snowed in like a motherfucker.
Yeah, man. That's a fact. And the snow just melted from the last snowstorm. I mean, it didn't just melt, but it melted a little bit.
Yeah,
and we all know how that went.
Snow again.
Right. And everybody's been lost power damn near, especially in the hood and things of that nature. So for a few days, a week, really bad because it was that wet snow, and then it froze to the trees, and the trees started falling. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, we're living it. You know, this is where we live at. We're used to it.
Yeah, it's real out
but welcome to Hold the Cell Radio, man. I appreciate you coming on. I know you're under the weather. I appreciate it,
don't worry
man.
about that.
All right. Let's get down to it, man. Band
let's do it.
series is going down in what month, sir?
Sorry, say it again. In what month?
Yes. What's the date of band?
It's going down at the end of February in Richmond, Virginia. It's a 3-day long situation. It's hold on, let me look. I believe it's the 22nd, 23rd, 24th of February in Richmond.
Okay. Oh, I am mean to be rude. Also, I apologize. I got my number one co-host in the world, Preston. He's from Chicago. So I just wanted to tell you who was on the line.
Hey, what up? Hey, what's going on, sir? Shit, chilling.
Happy to be here.
So, how did you? Let me start here, man. I want to start because I want to know your journey. Like, how did you start? Where did you start from? And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you some kudos because when I was watching that championship, and they was kind of keying some things that you used to do. You know, I heard Iron Chef or Top Chef or some shit like that, one of them cooking shows. Mm-hmm. I watched those shows. So, let the people know where you built from.
Well, my background actually was in music. I was a very busy record producer and audio engineer for quite a long time. That's kind of my first love. So I've done a lot of engineering, definitely for a lot of local people. I've worked with, my big one out here is a cat named Stickfigure, who people know or may not know, but he's on Mellow Music, and we've done, I think at this point, I've done about, 10 or 11 records with him. But over the course of the years, I've done tracks. I've engineered tracks for T.I. and Paul Wall, things like that over the years. But I had to be honest with myself at a certain point. Since music is free now, those budgets just kept getting smaller and smaller. And at a certain point, I had to expand my skill set. And so I got into video editing because my feeling was if I could start editing up and start creating video content for some of the artists I was working with, that would be, a kind of secondary hustle I could get into. But then quickly as that started to expand, I just found that it was a really slick that lifestyle fit me really well. So I ended up traveling around a lot. I got linked up with some production houses, and I started making a lot of commercial work. I did a number of things for Gatorade and some other sports-related stuff. And I started getting calls from ESPN and Fox Sports when the World Series was happening here in Kansas City. I made a lot of connections then, and was right there when the Royals were in their pennant chase and all that, and filmed at the World Series and did a lot of behind the scenes stuff for Fox Sports and ESPN back then. And then those relationships just continued on. I ended up working on a few of the ESPN 30 for 30s, working as a sound engineer primarily on those, which combined together my audio engineering background and my sort of newer film background. And then I ended up working on a lot of TV shows too. I helped make a TV show called Unlocking the Truth for MTV. That was a true crime investigation show. I've worked on I don't know, House Hunters, your mom's favorite show, like shit like that. I mean, at this point, it gets hard to remember because it's such a hustle, and I'm freelance, so I could be anywhere doing anything at any time. And I fly. I mean, if people see my Instagram, I fly. I'm just on a plane all the time, either headed to a battle event or headed to a commercial production or something every week.
Yes, I can attest to that. I can attest to that because there's many times, you know, we've hit and missed, you know, throughout the weeks, right? And we're like, man, I'm here, I'm there. I'm like, man, you do what you got to do, man. Hey, we'll link up. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know you. You're a very busy person. You be traveling a lot, especially with URL was doing it every month last year. I know you was working with a lot of that stuff last year.
I can't lie. It's a beautiful thing. Like, the choice to start taking things on the road coincided right with me sort of moving up the ranks at URL and becoming, a certain. I mean, I hate to brag on myself too much, but a staple, I guess, of the production side of things for the events.
Mm-hmm. So you started on the War Report, right?
Absolutely.
Pretty much everybody starts on the War Report.
It's a big family over there, and shouts out to those guys, like and ladies. Like, there's some of the dopest people I've ever met in battle rap come through there. Like, Norbs is the guy who found me. Basically the transition happened like this. I had all this production knowledge, and I had this huge love of battle rap, and I was trying to figure out how I could contribute. You know what I mean? Because this isn't about a paper chase for me. Like, this is I really want battle rap to be something very, very important in the world. It's very important to me. It's very important to you, but the rest of the world really needs to peep it, and they need to understand what we're talking about, because it's not 8 Mile out here. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that, and they don't know that yet. So they don't quite get it. Like, when I start to explain it to
it's not drop the mic.
So it's not that either. Yeah. So what I realized at a certain point is the place that I felt like I could fit in or make an immediate contribution was to make was on the media side. And really I didn't even want to. What I was looking for initially was I wanted a guy that could host a show, and I wanted it to look kind of like I don't know, like an ESPN or like the Daily Show, something that was like a news broadcast, but could be kind of funny and fuck around a little bit too. So that's kind of where I was trying to get. And ultimately at the time, I just couldn't really find anybody who was looking for that shot to host a show.
Hey, I actually, probably about that time when you was thinking that, I was thinking the same thing.
I don't doubt that. That's why it's parallel thinking. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was really like, I didn't know how to get that going, because I'm not computer savvy. I know the basics. You know what I mean? I got to work with things. When I started doing my blogs and I used to do my own flyers on my phone. Like, I started to get better every time I used to do some things. And I just didn't know how to move into that lane with my lack of knowledge of a lot of production stuff. So and then
that's what I was seeing, especially at the time. That's what I was seeing, especially at the time, was a lot of people with passion, but maybe a lot of people who didn't have the kind of support that I could provide. But at the time, you and I didn't know each other, so So I just decided to take the reins and jump in front of the camera, which is not my first instinct. I kind of like to play the background, but my instinct was, I went against my instinct and jumped in front of the camera and hosted the show, and just talked my shit and cracked jokes and whatever. And I put together the first episode, and I think it was up on YouTube. No joke, like less than a day, handful of hours before, and then Norb saw it.
He scared the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dakota, relax.
Say what?
You're on live.
Shit.
Hold on, I didn't mean to interrupt, JP.
Right.
Dakota,
I
cued in. Yeah, I cued in Dakota, and he just, he didn't know he was on the show live.
That's not a problem.
So that's my bad. Dakota is
what's going on, man?
Dakota, this is JB. JB, Dakota. Dakota is gonna be on that thing we got.
What's going on, JB? How you doing, bro?
Him and
Dakota, what's going on, my guy?
Doing good, man. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing real good.
Right on.
Okay. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's not a problem. All right, so so the show, I called it the Battlecast, and I think, it was up maybe a handful of hours at the most, and Norb saw it. I don't honestly remember how he saw it, but he saw it. He was one of the first, no joke, he was one of the first 10, 12 people that saw it, and he hit me up immediately. Mm-hmm. He was in the Dominican Republic, and he just said, hey, we need to talk. I got some ideas for you. And then I think within about 24 hours of that, he had P, who a lot of people don't know about, but P from the War Report and from URL. Yeah. I know you know. But he had P call me up personally, and they just proposed that I take the show and move it on to the War Report and start making it there. And there was no reason for me to turn that down at all, because, immediately that was, I think at the time, maybe 35,000, 40,000 people subscribed to that channel. So immediately I had access to a whole group of people that I hadn't had access to before that point.
Right.
So yeah, and that right there, after that I met everybody affiliated with the War Report, Dew and Duchess and Sarah Connor and Mike Terra and Thesis and your boy Clip and Tall, and all these dope people, Dutch KIB, all these dope people that were directly affiliated, and Norbs and P and Ike, Be Like Ike, of course, and all of a sudden I was part of this ridiculous family that had a lot of access and a lot of clout behind them, and then I just started putting in work. And honestly, I wasn't even that productive, but every time I put something out, I tried to be quality with it. So you won't see a million episodes of that show, but the ones that are out have a certain quality that you weren't seeing at the time. And that's what I was shooting for.
Okay.
Then at a certain point, they go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, then at a certain point, and you can still find these episodes, we moved the show over to the big channel, over to URL, and I had a handful of episodes, what we call Battlecast Radio, actually on the URL channel. So that's going to be the first time the first long-form interview you'll ever see with New Jersey Twerk. That's me. I did that. So there's a handful of, I did a really great interview with Mike P. Mike P. talked a lot about his visions for the future and stuff. That was a really fun one to do. I interviewed Dougie after his loss to Twerk and Ill Will. I got to sit on the phone with some of my favorite influencers, some of my favorite battlers around.
Right.
And that
so
started
then,
my relationship with big URL.
Okay, and so after that, then what was your first event that you worked on?
Well, I did a lot of behind the scenes stuff when I first came around. So I did a lot of behind the scenes footage at Perfect Day to Die weekends. I don't know if people remember that event. It's where like DNA battled Briz.
I remember that.
Yeah. And funny thing about that one was people had, some pretty reasonable complaints maybe about day one. Now, I mean, there's some solid battles on there. I think Suge really stood out that day. But day two is kind of where where a lot of things that sort of started changing battle rap happened. There was day two was a PG card at a place called Black Bear in Brooklyn, and I spent the bulk of that day interviewing the new PGs at the time. So that's the day that Av battled Mike P and kind of blew the doors off of battle rap real quick. I mean, I don't know if people remember when Av hit the ground running like that and was all of a sudden like the juggernaut, and you never seen people ducking a guy just coming out of the PGs like that for quite some time, and they were ducking him. So I interviewed Av and Mike P and Bonnie and Myverse from that day, and a handful of other people who made some pretty classic battles that day. So that space and the energy that came out of that smaller room is what fed into the whole Born Legacy thing after, just very soon after that. A lot of the ideas for what Born Legacy was going to be was born out of that day.
Okay. So let's get to bands. This band event is going down. It's going to be like the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, right?
Yes, sir.
3-day event. I know you can't display the battlers because y'all did, but y'all bleeped it out on what's your name? On Champion. But what gave you the idea of this series though? Because there's a lot of things, man, I think about that would be dope, but I never know how to implement it, right? And then someone like yourself,
right.
I see the idea right in front of me. Just like the Champion. It's like, oh man, if I just knew how to bring this shit together, I could have came up with a lot of things. Like Elvis. You know what I mean? Great minds think alike. So
sure.
What was your mindset when this band when you was putting this band thing together?
You say what was the mindset behind putting it together?
Yeah.
No, a lot of it comes from just long conversations, honestly, between me and P and the other members of Black Market. We are fans of all of battle rap, but we have a certain affection for some stuff that we felt like might have been getting lost. We take part in and we help produce. I do all the sound for the big events, and a few other things behind the scenes too. But we love the way that the pay-per-views are going. We love the live streaming aspect of things. I love that people in foreign countries and stuff can watch right along beside us and everything. But in the midst of that, of these large venue shoots and the volume stuff, we wanted to make sure that what didn't get lost was the grimy, tense, combative, kind of almost claustrophobic feel of the battle rap that we kind of came up on. The guys in a barbershop kind of thing where they're squaring off on each other and it kind of almost seems like there might be a fight. People's entourages are staring each other down and it seems like it might go left. Like that's like
right.
We have a real fondness for that, So
yeah, they don't have that no more, man. They don't go no more, man.
Yeah, so we kind of wanted to combine that feeling with kind of high-end cinematic visuals that would almost sell that even more. So that's where that's where the spotlight comes from, because it's like, for me, the idea is kind of that you're not seeing the whole crowd. You don't know where everybody's standing. You don't quite know how many people are in there until they start making noise, and then all of a sudden you're like, damn, there's 100 people in that fucking room. Like, I thought it was just like Smack and 15 other dudes. Like, no, there's a ton of people in there.
Right.
And we're packed in. It feels a certain way. We shoot it a certain way to make it feel that way. We use certain lenses to compress the space. And that's that was a big part of it. And then the thing about not letting people know about it ahead of time was just we wanted to be able to speak to the fans in another way, instead of just going to the standard, where we put out a flyer and then we do some promos and guys send in footage, or we go send a cameraman to them and we tell you it's going to be dope, and then they argue online for 3 weeks, all shit that I think is really important. We were like, how can we step to the side of that and change people's expectations? So we just said, let's not tell anybody what's going on. Let's just drop this out of nowhere. Like, let's create no anticipation, and then the first moment of knowing what's going on is when the battle is actually out, and you got an alert on your phone that says, New Jersey Twerk versus Chess banned. You're like, what the hell are we doing?
Right.
Is this a promo? Is this a what?
Like, what is this?
And all of a sudden there it is. I honestly, it was all on purpose. We did it all on purpose. But I don't think we could have guessed that it was going to go as well as it did. Like, people will not shut up about this idea.
Right. All right. Let me. If somebody got a loud background, people in the background.
Yeah,
talking.
I hear somebody bopping around, but I can still hear you.
I think that's Dakota's line.
Me?
I don't know.
No problem.
So. Yeah, I like band. I like that band event. The one battle on band that really sticks out to me that I really like, and for some reason I don't know why I do, because I really let me not go there. Sting versus Jackboy Maine. Sting versus Jackboy Maine. I think visually that's one of my favorite battles on band. I just like the way how it was shot, and
that got the whole ball rolling.
Yeah.
That's the first one. Yeah.
And all the other ones were shot really well. Also, you know what I mean. I like the theme. I like the setup. I like the visuals. It's very clean. The cuts are clean. I like that in-your-face, grimy battle rap shit. Where I kind of strayed off from the grimy, in-your-face battle rap shit is because motherfuckers don't know how to maintain their composure. Okay?
Yeah.
And so I tried to, I'd be like, I want that feel, but then, when I get that feel, You know, the battlers don't know how to take it, and I don't understand that because in the battle rap culture, this is what we used to do back in the day. It's like the essence of battle rap was draining from this culture, where people are out here trying to make moments like throwing cigarettes at you or hit you in your face.
Oh yeah.
Or cause a fight. Those type of things. It just took away from that element for me. Until band. I love the idea. I'm sure you got a lot of professional guys that know how to maintain the composure. And so and I really enjoy it. I'm gonna let you know. I'm not.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I appreciate you saying it, and it's interesting you mention it the way you did because I mean honestly this didn't necessarily come out of the conversations about creating band, but there definitely was a feel. I mean, like the people in my team, like we work on the ground level. P works closely inside inside the PG system, and he's not the head of the PGs by any means. That's Norbs' world, but he's one of the guys who gets a lot of things to happen that Norbs wants. He's like me. He'll get the work done. But everybody in battle rap was noticing for a while it was about these like circus act moments where you wanted to go viral or you wanted a clip of you doing something to be caught up on Facebook or to go up on somebody's page and be, for 4 seconds of your battle to be viewed 20 million times. And that's cute, I guess, but it's not what I care about. Like if your shit's going to go viral, it needs to be because, to me, it needs to be because you're that good. It needs to be, the first time you heard a Strapped In or Jack Boy's, Street Lights bar or Kumite or, like one of those like things where it's like, this is a bar. Like this is just a really slick bar. This is a moment in battle rap. It's not a moment next to battle rap, where somebody, pulled out a fake knife and stabbed the guy. Like, who gives a shit, right?
Right.
Like that's not the important part. Not to me, and probably not to you.
That's a fact. It's not the important part. Like my slogan is all about. When I first started blogging, right, and this is why I started blogging. I didn't like how. And and a lot of people, I rub a lot of people the wrong way, I guess. But I don't deal in fake narratives, okay?
Right.
So when I'm gonna say this, it's like no disrespect. This is just telling you how I felt at the time. So when the whole Young Gil, B Magic, ducked or no showed URL, I didn't like the way they portrayed the Midwest. And so I felt like, I was like, you know what? I was like, nah, man, we ain't going to do that. The Midwest helped build y'all. Like the Midwest movement, when the Midwest movement came to the East Coast and got on smack, it was lit. You know what I mean? So it was like, I felt like they, they played that the wrong way and, all that stuff. So I started blogging. And my slogan is, it's all about the fucking bars. I didn't deal with none of the politics. I always highlighted the bars, but then I kind of evolved because I wanted to be vocal about what I was feeling and what I'm seeing. And when I do that, I guess I'm the guy they be like, oh, we need to watch him. You know what I mean? Or let's block him real quick. Because he's always going some negative shit. Really, I'm not. Y'all just see the negative, right? I also give y'all positive, too. I don't condone fuckboy shit. It don't matter who you are. You know what I mean? If 1 + 1 = 2, goddamn, that's a problem. So, like, I get it. I'm an equal opportunist. It goes towards everybody. I'll give you your praise, but if you fuck up, you know I'm gonna say something. You can ask Dakota. Sure. Dakota's on the phone now. Preston's on the phone. When they motherfuckers, when Dakota in the battles, you know, when I go to the events, and I stayed in my square. No, you lost. Why you choked? You know what I mean? Why you on Why you on the internet talking shit on Facebook for 2 months, and then you get to this motherfucking battle and you got subpar bars. You're choking, stumbling. You're not prepared, but yet you the biggest battle rapper. Nah, we ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm the one that's trying to keep people. I'm trying to hold motherfuckers accountable because I felt like my culture is dying because there's a lot of stupid shit going on. You know what I mean? And we're at 2019, and I feel no growth. You know what I mean? I feel like we should be at another plateau right now. Okay. We've had the biggest battles in battle rap to where we, you know what I mean? I don't know why we're not at another level. Because Summer Madness 2, I thought we was about to skyrocket. Right. No, it just stayed consistent and didn't elevate no nothing. It took people like you, Avocado, to come in the game that kind of change some shit up, you know, give us some elevations. But it just seems like we just can't count on both of y'all. You know what I mean? It has to be a whole community doing it. Sure. Trying to elevate the culture to another platform because I don't want to go turn on TV and watch and see Drop the Mic on TV and people think that's battle rap. No.
It's
not.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It's not.
Once some people go on YouTube and type in some battle rap and they really see the essence of battle rap, they're not watching it. They're not going to watch it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I just feel like we need to be able to push the culture forward, but allow people to get to know us and understand how we rock in real battle rap. Because people be like, oh, he talk about shoot your mommy, your mother, and stick a cucumber up her ass. Like, you know, they'll have conversations like that, but we're not really condoning violence like that. That's how we come off. You know, there's varieties of battle rap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely. Like, I get that. Go ahead.
It's just like I feel like, you know, my voice gets lost as far as blogging because there's certain people in battle rap that I might have said something in a tweet, but they take it and run with it and think I'm this negative person, which in all honesty, I'm really not. I just don't condone fuckboy shit. I don't condone, you know, you fucking up my culture because I love my culture. The battle rap culture got me out of a lot of dark times. You know what I mean? So I don't want my culture to die out and we're not elevating.
No, absolutely. I get that, and I think there's definitely a place for somebody standing on the front line of us not fucking it up. You do got to know, like, I mean, I think it's probably obvious to you, but it probably bears saying that, you know, one of the things you end up in is if you are going to go critical, that you got to make sure that you're not getting lost in the noise of other people who are critical for no goddamn reason. Because what's happening right now is you have a number of people in media, and I'm not going to call out any names because that's not how I roll, but you have a number of people who watch Twitter, they look for the first negative thing they can find, and then they talk about that all goddamn day. And I don't believe half these people watch fucking battles. I don't know how you can watch all this beautiful content and only want to talk about two people arguing all day. Or two people who fell out, or who this guy fucked. This is I don't watch regular TMZ. I'm definitely not signing up for no battle rap TMZ. I do not care. You know what I mean? I don't care about this stuff.
Don't give them ideas. Don't give them ideas.
You know what I mean?
Don't give them ideas, because somebody might come out with battle rap TMZ. Don't give them no ideas.
Oh, we're already there, man. We are already there. There's stuff getting talked about that is not nobody's business. I do not care about, I care about these guys succeeding. I don't care if they're having fights with their baby moms. I don't care, unless they want to talk to me about it at the bar, unless it's the battle's over and we're after the event, hanging out, and they're like, man, I got problems at home. I want to talk, I'll hear about it then. But I don't want to hear about it from some guy who doesn't know that guy. I do not care. It's not an important aspect of it. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing about when you get into the critical world, you just have to make a way. And I'm not even saying you, just anybody who wants to have a criticism that is negative on any level. You just have to make sure that you don't get lost in the noise of people who really don't care about us, who don't care about battle rappers.
Right.
You know what I mean? You make sacrifices, I make sacrifices for, I've done a lot of work for no money because I wanted battle rappers and battle rap in general to succeed, because I know I could contribute something that might make 10 more people care about battle rap, which is make no mistake, back those little numbers, those little increments, those little expansions are the things that literally keep cats out here from selling dope for money. I've watched it happen more than once. I've watched a battle rapper buy his first new car off an advance from URL, off his pay bump. His pay bump got him a new car. So I'm out here for this culture, for the people in the culture to succeed, because it's literally between this and just living back in your neighborhood fucking around for a lot of guys.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you want to protect it, I want to protect it. Some people don't want to protect it, and they are on my shit list. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm one of those ones that want to protect it, and I wanna let everybody that is gonna hear this know that I am not out here one of these negative people. You know what I mean? I started grinding from the bottom. I've missed my wave a couple of times because the first year I was doing just mainstream, and then I had a whole bunch of interviews. I was interviewing people like Cortez and the godmother of battle rap. Sarah Connor. The list goes on. You know what I mean?
If
you look at my content, I have more positive shit on my shit than negative. I don't have blogger beef. I don't have blogger beef on my channel. I don't.
Oh, good. Please don't ever get into that shit.
No, oh hell no. I don't go back and forth with bloggers, because I don't want anybody to say they helped me with anything. You know what I mean? Right. So I stay out of that. I might not like something somebody said, and I might discuss it, but as of me beefing with somebody and going back and forth, nah. It's all about the fucking bars. You're not a bar. You're not a battle rapper. You get the fuck out of here. I'm talking about battle rap, my culture. I don't fuck with what y'all talking about. You just some lame ass nigga just sitting there, no job. You got to find some way to, get some money, and it is what it is. This is a part-time job for me. I'm a full-time cook. I cook Monday through Friday for a private school
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like,
real life shit,
I don't have time for all that. Right. But see, now I do have a co-host that will let a motherfucker have it ASAP, and that's Preston. Preston might sound like he a hater, but if you actually listen to Preston, he got some bars, and he's spitting like, you know what? I understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? I necessarily don't have to do it. He kills me because he wants me to stop being so PC. But he also have to understand I got a brand, right? And if I get eliminated out the picture, you know what I mean, far as, you know, the higher ups or the people that are in the battle rap culture that's making it move, then, you know, I'm going to be pretty much blackballed, and, you know, nobody's really going to, you know, get on the wave. So there's times when if you come at me on some narrative shit, I will let you have it, because I'm not going to let you disrespect my brand. I will. Right. But as far as if it's bloggers, I'm not going to do that. We're like, man, you know, kick rocks. You know, y'all go ahead and do what y'all do. You know, these top bloggers, they're not going to give me no light, shine no light on me. They're not. But that's cool. I don't need nothing. Other than that, man, I appreciate what you do for what you're doing right now, man. And
thank you.
I'm not coming out the band, you know, because I'm getting ready for March. But next time you have a band event, I'm going to be in the building. I need to make a trip to New York, because I've already been on the West Coast. I got some, you know, people out there I've touched base with, and, you know, I got a rapport with, you know, Geechees, the Mafia members, Danny, and all them niggas out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I really need to go to the East Coast just to, you know, yes, Phase 2 name. This is Hold This L Radio Media. Yes, I'm here. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, you know, being in Kansas City, Missouri, it's really nothing. It's really I can't really just go get in the car and go to the East, or hop on a plane and go to the East. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or just even go to the West. And sometimes, you know, when they have events in St. Louis, where, you know, in St. Louis, they'll have bigger events than here in Kansas City. And to be dead as honest, I think I'm the only one that made the biggest battle rapper come to Kansas City and battle.
Is that right?
And that's Danny Myers.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I gave Connect the highest viewed battle on their platform. Me, the little old bald-headed blogger guy that's only been on the scene for like a month or two. I mean, a year, a couple of years. And Dakota's on the phone, and he can attest to it. These people, you know, they use you, and they spit you out, and, you know, then they got their little followers, like, you know, holding their balls, like, yeah, you're the man. And it's like, are you serious right now? Y'all not. This is what I mean by condoning fuck shit. If people will be men and be like, you know what, y'all fucked up. You know you fucked up, right? Because that was the only media guy for us. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, the Kansas City is not really getting any light as far as battle rap. You know, before Danny and St. Mike.
That's the only part I'm going to disagree with you with, because if you think about it for just a minute, Kansas City has you, Kansas City has A Ward, and Kansas City has me. Now that's not too bad for a little Midwestern city that kind of seemed like nobody was looking at a few years ago. If you got Hold This L Radio and I'm out here with black market media, like, working at URL full time every month, and A-Ward's out here killing shit. That looks pretty good to me. I'm just saying, like, you're contributing. I'm just saying, you're contributing, like, you doing that, like, you working behind the scenes to make serious battle rappers show up in Kansas City, and you partnering with whoever you can partner with and make beautiful things happen. Like, that's an amazing thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that to me sounds like the most positive shit I could think of. Like, if I'm yelling Kansas City and you're yelling Kansas City and Ward's yelling Kansas City, Connect's yelling Kansas City, like, this is some positive shit to me. That sounds like a great day.
I understand what you're saying.
I just don't want that to go unsaid. Like, that to me, that makes me real happy. You feel me?
And I understand that part when you break it down like that. But these Kansas City guys, they don't appreciate me. That's cool. I can move along and do my thing without y'all.
Oh, okay.
Second, the big aspect of the culture, like the fans, the other people, to respect and know the Kansas City. You know what I mean? As far as battle rap, they look at St. Louis before they look at Kansas City. And then
absolutely,
I hear some of these big bloggers. There's like the little name leagues. Why it got to be a little name league? Like, I understand they're local leagues, but it shouldn't really matter what if this is on a big platform or not. If you're actually coming and performing and giving your best, it's just like Danny and St. Mike. They did their thing. St. Mike, dropped the ball, in the third.
But that's a beautiful battle.
To actually put on, right?
Absolutely.
To just actually put on for us, it was a good look, and I'm glad to bring those viewers and the eyes down here to the city, because that's what I wanted. I wanted to unify the city because there's so much division in the city, and there's Storm Room, there's Rare Breed, not Rare Breed, Real Bar Circle, there's Drop 30, there's Connect. All those people, they don't fuck with each other like that, but some of them will come to each other's events. You know what I mean? But then
then I need to fucking come and
put
everybody in a headlock, because I'm not fucking dealing with that. Everybody needs to get over whatever the fuck that is. Cause I know.
Tried.
And we'll keep trying. I'm just
Dakota,
saying.
I try?
Man,
I know you. I'm sure you tried.
A lot of us have tried, man. Like I said, man, I was one of the first people who really, came out as far as like a Kansas City battle rapper, man, who really didn't get no notification of, like, or even just people being like, hey man, who is that? You know what I'm saying? He's weird, man. I was always seen as a weird battle rapper, you know what I'm saying? Because like I was too articulate for people, and it's crazy.
Right.
I mean, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta dumb yourself down, just for people to understand what you're saying. It took me some years, for people to actually rock with my style, you know what I'm saying, how I do shit and everything. Now, I can get on stage and do pretty much well the fuck, you know what I mean? Because that's me, the person who I've established over the years, man. And just, shit, man, Capo is right, man, as far as Kansas City battle rap, man, a lot of people need to shit, man, stop acting like they just shit, man. I've been on almost all the leagues here in Kansas City, starting from Throne Room, and people don't understand, like, well, why you left them. It's about progression. You know what I mean? It's nothing to people who you was rocking with in the beginning, but if you progressing more than they progressing, then it's not stupid for you to be like, hey man, I gotta go do my own thing. Especially if you're not getting compensated and everything. How you should get compensated, man. I don't really say too much, man.
I mean, I guess there's. I mean, I guess there's pride involved in those kind of conversations, but it's like, it should never be, if we're not talking about contracts and a bunch of money or whatever, like, and we're just talking about hard work, like, and we all want each other to succeed, like, these are the kind of conversations that nobody should ever have with you, The idea
that yeah, right.
Like, why are you over that? You know, why are you somewhere? It's like, for obvious reasons, you're trying to make something happen for yourself. Like, that's not
right.
That's not even you know what I mean? Like, if somebody needs to try something, like, I mean, and I understand. Like, I understand. I'm in this battle rap world literally every day, and I get it. Sometimes you put in a lot of work for somebody, and they understand, and they communicate clearly. And sometimes people, you put in a lot of work for them, and they treat it like you, like
oh, well.
Of course you did, you know. Like, I don't know.
Right.
It frustrates me a little bit that we could all be trying to succeed, but you know, we don't need to be doing that crabs in the barrel thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Because it could be that real easy.
But you know what?
You know what I mean?
To be honest, I'm gonna say this. I don't regret anything once I stopped, took a break from mainstream to lock into the city. And see what the new talent is and things like that. You know, I lost viewers. You know what I mean? I didn't get. I would get like 10 views on a face-off for my local scene. You know what I mean? So
right.
I kind of I was really shooting myself in the foot, trying to pull the city together, because I believed in the majority of the guys in the city to where we can start taking, getting our names up there, getting Kansas City, looked at as like St. Louis or something. You know what I mean? And I didn't wanted to just be A-Ward repping the town. And A-Ward is really not from Kansas City. He lives here, but he's not from here. You know what I mean?
Hey, I can say
and so it was just me trying to. I wanted everybody to succeed. So with all that said, I don't regret anything I did for everybody. I really don't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think y'all did something for me? Hey, y'all didn't. Y'all made me stop dealing with y'all, getting back on my grind so I can build my platform. You know what I mean? And nobody's gonna stop me. And also, with me doing what I've done, put me in connections with certain people like JB.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I went to the West and networked out there. So I got the West out there. I used to be on one of the West Coast radio shows also. So it's like I've been building, and I've really taken this shit very fucking serious. And now that I got a co-host that rides with me whenever I'm ready to do a show, you know what I mean? He drops everything. We come on here. We give good content. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get people to start, tuning in and listening. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get there. You know what I mean? I take it a day at a time. I appreciate all my subscribers. Let me ask you something. I want to ask you this because I found it kind of weird. So, I've had blogs that maybe hit like 1,000, maybe 2. And I felt like they was they were the negative blogs, which I understand is the negative blogs.
Right.
But I ended up, after Smack Volume, with the whole K-Shine Geechee battle, right?
Oh, okay. So Volume 3.
I pointed out, Volume 3. I pointed out that Geechee got mad at, not Geechee, K-Shine got mad at Jazz the Rapper for reacting to Geechee and told her to stop it or go on the other side, right? I pointed that out. And I asked Danny when he was on the show, I was like, did you see this part? And he was like, yeah. So when I chopped it up, edited it, I put it on my YouTube. I just threw it up. I'm like, this probably get maybe, 100, So it did. It got to 100. And then, one day I just was looking through my studio, YouTube studio, and I see it's like 300. And I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, okay. Then it jumped to like 1,000. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And I just forgot about it. Then all of a sudden, it just started gaining momentum. My shit was starting to buzz off the chart, right? Like notification. Oh, somebody had a comment. I'm like, okay, what's this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a whole Geechee case on. I was like, okay. It ended up peaking at 52,000. My highest viewed blog on my channel. Period.
Right.
I tried to figure out why was that the only battle? Why was that the only blog? I didn't do nothing different. Why is that the only blog that got that so much attention? Where I got over 200 subscribers.
Right.
You know what I mean? 52,000 views on that blog, but it didn't translate to any other blog.
Yeah, I mean, you can't call it for real. I mean, I love that moment. I know exactly the chop you're talking about, but I think for that one, it catches, it literally could be the time of day it landed or somebody who retweeted the shit, and then all of a sudden it just means something to people. Like, for me, the content of that one is hilarious because it's like Shine being super aggressive, but then kind of being playful at the same time, like sort of telling Jazz to stop reacting, even though that's, I mean, other than being a dope lyricist, is sort of what we think of when we think of Jazz, is like the Jazz face and the reactions and her going, oh my God, covering her mouth and turning to Smack or turning to whoever's there. Like, so the content of that moment is great because it's like kind of aggressive. It's a very battle rap moment, but it's also funny as hell. So, like, you catch on with that one. Everything, I mean, it just, as far as other things catching on, like, there's no telling. Like, there's no telling the things that will make people pay more attention to you. You know what I mean?
Right. Because I couldn't find anybody.
It's just about regularity. Go ahead.
I couldn't find anybody sharing it. I couldn't find nobody tweeting on it on Twitter. I didn't see it on Facebook. I didn't see nobody, nothing. I didn't see my blog out there or anything. It was just like, because, and I was asking my girl, I'm like, why is this happening? Why out of this 2-3 weeks, this shit has been blowing up. Like, I was getting like 12,000 views. One day I had 12,000 views. Another day I had 11,000. Then it was like 10,000, and then it was just like, wow, how I can't. Let me do some research. Where's this? How? Why? Like, you know what I mean? And I just couldn't figure it out at all. Like, how is this getting spread around with no shares, no retweets, no nothing? I only posted it once. I really probably shared it on my page, and that was it. I didn't go and spread it out, I don't think. But it just caught on for some reason. And I didn't understand why that went that high. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's a good moment. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't know who would have shared it because it has to be shared for people to see it, unless you just tag the hell out of it on YouTube and for some reason people are watching Chop. But for the most part, it's because somebody thought it was funny as hell. I know that's where I saw it. I saw it on Twitter. So like, it had to have been shared by somebody.
Did? Okay.
At this point, I don't remember who.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
So people just pick stuff up, and then it gets moved around, and all of a sudden you got a little viral moment. But it was a great moment.
And I don't want people to think Yeah, I did. I watched I watched everything. Especially when y'all drop it on the channel. I don't just watch battle rap. I watch everything, like everything, because that's just what I do. But to the people that's listening, I don't want y'all to feel like I'm capping or clout chasing right now. I'm actually being for real because I'm a new guy. I don't know how this shit works, and I really want to know how that certain blog reached that status because I really want to duplicate that and start, getting my channel up. I get views, but I want those type of views. You know what I mean? And
right.
for 400 subscribers, 52,000 ain't that bad.
No,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I wanted to ask somebody that's knowledgeable. You know what I mean? So I asked JB. I just needed to know that. Preston, you have any questions, sir? Oh, hold on. Before you ask, my nigga, I saw the number. I just didn't look until I saw my phone. I want to put Ray May on the phone. Ray May, for me, I know he didn't win it, but for me, he's the Rookie of the Year of last year for 2018 on the West. When I watch this dude, the potential I see in this guy is going to be tremendous. Okay?
Is that right?
Yes. You need to go look up Ray May. He's got about
literally typing it in
4
right now.
battles. He got a matter of fact, he got a PG. He had a PG with Billy Boondock for the URL on the West.
Dope.
Yo. Can you hear me? It's good.
Ray May, welcome to Hold the Cell, man. What's up?
What's poppin', man? What's good, Cap? Hey, listen, one thing I do want to put out there, you feel me? I didn't officially win the Rookie of the Year. You feel me? My nigga real name Brandon did. But I am.
I know. I said for me. I am
I am definitely one of the, people around here on the West Coast,
Right.
But no, it's crazy. It's crazy on here. I was just watching the Champion YouTube episode, and then I was like, yo, when did Capo say the radio show started? And I was like, oh, shit, nigga. He said 8, so I was like, I got to call up there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I got JB on right now, Ray May. JB works for the URL. He does all the mic work for
that's what I'm
URL.
saying. I was watching the Champion episode he did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he's on band. So.
And that's what made me think. Like I was watching something battle rap related, and I was like, oh, Capo said he had a show tonight.
Yeah.
Make sure I got called. Man.
So.
And here we are.
All right. Yeah, here we are. And so I appreciate you. And you know what? My nigga Fabio, Fabio's online too. Fabio's another one of those in March, JB. Fabio, what's up, my nigga?
Yo,
hold on.
Can you hear
what's
me?
Up, my nigga? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
How you doing?
Can y'all hear me?
All right. Yeah, well, I can hear you.
Yeah, we
can hear you, my nigga.
Okay, cool. I was setting up the Bluetooth.
All right, so let me see here. Where was I? I was going to ask you something. What is your main goal doing this battle rap shit? What is something that you would like to see happen in the next couple of years, as far as
if I had my druthers, if I had a wish list, I mean you see the work that I do, like whether it's the Cassidy and Goods promo stuff, or that my team works on, the Aver versus Lux promo that my team works on, or the band battles, or the sound quality. It all goes to one thing, which is hot. Like I always want to bring high end production value and quality to battle rap, because in my head I don't think there's any reason, unless the numbers just don't look right, that we shouldn't have series that come out on Netflix or on Showtime, or have a series on HBO. Something where we can be ourselves completely, where we don't have to censor it, where we don't have to pull back at all, where we can be everything that battle rap is, but put it in front of new people. Because that's the thing we run into, right? Is everybody is we're all looking to get subscribers and views and everything, But one of the things that we run into in the battle rap world is it's probably the same people. You know what I mean? Like the subscribers or RBE or KOTD or whatever, like it's probably not a whole lot of people who subscribe to that stuff that don't subscribe to URL. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we're dealing with the same basic population of people, and on some level we have to figure out a way to not betray anything that we are, but to package it in a way that it's so impressive, that it's so pro, that it's so beautiful, but at the same time grimy, but at the same time cinematic, that we don't let go of anything that we are, because that's big for anybody. You know, if you're a musician or a rapper or whatever, and then you go into the industry, like the best way to do it is to still be you, to still be able to indicate exactly who you are. Maybe your album's mixed a little better, but it's still exactly who you've always been, because then you can maintain it.
Right.
And so we have to be what we've always been, but at the highest possible quality, you know, so that we can do not just pay-per-views on our website or whatever, which is a great thing, but you know, like I watch a lot of UFC stuff, and I'm trying to I watch it not just because I like the fights, but because I want to see the production value of everything, of the graphics, of the way the camera sweeps in. Like I'm trying to be on that level, but for battle rap. Like I want that for all of us. You know what I mean? So that everybody who's been putting in all this work in the mud gets to benefit on a certain level. You know what I mean? Because there are battle rappers who, there's some on the phone right now. There's media on the phone right now. There's shooters on the phone right now that put in a lot of work for not a lot of get back, right? But we're doing it. I think we all want basically the same thing, which is for everybody on a certain level to win. You know what I mean? Because there's no mistaking. There's no mistaking that the level of talent of people who are battle rapping is these are the best lyricists walking around. You know what I mean? It's a whole culture dedicated to lyricism. That's crazy. That's there's nothing even close to that. It's the whole. At this point, thousands of people who all want to be dope lyricists. You know what I mean? And that we have to push that out there to the world. So yeah, I want us to have a series on Netflix. You know, I want us to have a series on Showtime or HBO. I want us to be, you know, somewhere very serious. You know, being exactly who we are. That's what I want, and I want to be either holding the camera or just standing in the audience applauding when it happens. You feel me?
Fuck yeah, man. That's dope shit, bro. That's dope shit, man.
Preston,
that's real shit.
Preston, do you got a question? I'm sorry.
I got.
Earlier, but go ahead.
Yeah, I got one question.
Go ahead.
When you gonna be out there for Capo shit?
What's that?
Preston,
when you gonna be out?
If you don't understand, March 16th is locked in, and
locked in.
He's Preston. You know you won't go hold the L. You got Alzheimer's or something, my nigga. I told you already. We not trying to figure out.
So you know change the dates and shit. Nigga, shut the hell up.
Whatever.
Secondly, I thought the dude was black. I thought the dude was black as hell. I didn't think he was white. So it's like, oh
no,
shit, right?
JB's white. Yeah, JB's white.
JB is white.
I knew he was white because I seen the Champion episode.
It's been a revelation to a lot of people. A lot of people didn't know that shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
met him in person, so yeah. Yeah, watch Champion. But I met him in person, so like it's all good. I want to ask you some questions. No, he don't. He don't look Amish. So.
Twerk called me.
You know, that's one of his.
If that helps.
Yeah. I can see that.
Twerk called him what?
Dirk. Call him Dirk Convinci. Do you know who that is?
Make a lot of sense. That makes
No, is that the football player?
Shut up, Preston. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway,
Dude's got me rolling over here.
So
oh my God.
Let me ask you these two questions, because you said it right before. You was like you was working on the goods and the Cassidy production,
yes,
and then you're working on the Loaded Lux and Verb. One,
yes.
How do you feel about Cassidy coming back? Two, how do you feel about this battle with Cassidy and Goods? And do you give predictions? Do you give your predictions on who's going to win?
Sometimes. I'll tell you this about this one. I was a little skeptical at first because I felt like Goods was, if not at the top of his game, way, way up in his game. There's very few people who can control a crowd the way that he does. His stage presence is damn near unmatched, really. I mean, it might actually be just unmatched.
Right.
And I was a little skeptical. I think like a lot of battle rap fans have been, that maybe Cassidy was popping up for a check, maybe whatever. But there should be some stuff coming out pretty soon. We did, because I'm the guy that interviewed him. Myself and P from Black Market Media, we're the ones that did those interviews where you see them cropped in and they're talking shit, and then we shot the face off as well.
Okay.
We shot those all during Volume 3. So Volume 3 was going on in one room, and we were in other parts of that same studio building shooting all that stuff. My point is this. Sitting in that room with Cassidy for, damn near an hour, probably maybe 45 minutes interviewing him, he made me believe that he cares about battle rap, that he watches battle rap, that he's actively a supporter and part of our culture, and that trust me, the check is good. The check is real good. But he's I don't think that's what it's about for him. I could be wrong. But he made me a believer in that moment that, that he really wants to, that he values the smack stage particularly, that he knows where he's at when he comes to URL, and that crowd will, I don't know if you saw Gnome live, but that crowd is so excited to be there in Houston. That crowd is so excited to be there. I never heard it sound like that come out of any crowd.
When is that?
And I'm talking Webster Hall.
When is that anyway?
I mean, it should be just shy of the summer. Gnome is always kind of right at the beginning of the summer, and then Summer Madness usually, not every year, but
well, we don't know. We don't know when Summer Madness is going to be.
What?
I'm gonna try to get down. I'm trying to get down to Gnome. I'm trying to get down to Gnome because I want to see Lux and Verb.
We don't even know what Summer Madness is going to be.
We don't. Yeah, we sometimes they in summertime, sometimes it's in fall, sometimes it's in the holidays. We don't know yet.
There's, I mean, you got to understand. There's negotiations that have to happen with venues, like But sometimes people check into battle rap and they go, "Oh wow, you got nearly 1 million followers, and look at all this content, and look at BET." And sometimes people type in battle rap and they see Matt Hoffa punching a dude in the face. You know what I mean? So it's like venues react to us all kind of ways. We don't own a battle rap venue. So there's very real negotiations that have to happen. you know, for the battlers, for us, for the venue. There's a lot that goes into it.
What would it take? What would it take to get URL to come down here, like either St. Louis or Kansas City? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what would it take
it's
for
a very
them to
real
be
possibility.
Because
yeah,
I want to see a gnome. I don't want to have to travel across the country. You know what I mean? But I want to get down there. What's your thoughts on Lux and Verb?
Lux and Verb is a battle that I have wanted to see for, 10 years at this point. I mean, there's I'll make no secrets about it. Like Verb at certain times was my very, very favorite battle rapper on earth. Like I grew up in and around St. Louis. Like that's my background. That's where my family's from. Mm-hmm. And when he popped out looking like a St. Louis dude, you know what I mean? Like with the wave and looking like grimy and fabulous kind of at the same time. Like that's St. Louis to me. You know what I mean?
Bro.
And
I watched him to this day.
And he was so lyrical. Like, I mean, you and the thing is, like, you cannot shit on his resume. His resume is crazy. He's faced
he do have a crazy
everybody, and showed up more times than not. Like, now I understand that the times you've seen him fall were spectacular Evel Knievel kind of falls, but he has some of the most important moments in battle rap belong to him. And I don't know if there's anybody who truly hates on Lux, and I'm definitely not one of them. So the idea that they would square off with each other, the way that they're talking about each other in the face-off, the way they're talking to each other when there's no camera on and I'm just standing in the room with them getting the lights set, like there's something is gonna happen. Like I thought Lux would be nervous to be out of town because he has been in New York.
He's never been out of town.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he went to Jersey, but that's not, you could see Jersey from, from New York.
Right.
So, like,
that's a fact.
But he seems not just comfortable with it, but, like, excited to go out of town.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And going to Houston, which arguably might be the second biggest battle rap, fan base, he's not going to be out of his element. He's going to be right in it. Now, if he bullshits or if he stumbles or whatever, either one of them, they are going to murder them because you can't build up this kind of anticipation and then not have them, turn on you. Houston is excited to see you until you disappoint them, and then they are on your head.
Right.
It was crazy.
Right.
They got mad at us just because John got up there and dared Hollow to battle him right then, and for a second everybody thought it was going to happen. They got mad at us just for that. Like the whole energy of that place turned.
For teasing them. They got mad because you teased them.
You cannot fuck around in Houston. They're not having that shit.
Hey, Capo. Hey, JB, I need to go and make a move real quick here, man.
I got you. I got you.
I appreciate it, man. Hey, man. Everybody have a good night, man. I'll hit you back, bro, in a little bit.
Peace.
All right, JB. Everybody have a good night. Peace.
Yeah, bro.
All right. So, I didn't want to have you on this long, sir. I know you. It's late.
That's all right. I'm having a good time.
Okay.
But I don't want to interrupt any other guests or anything too. I don't mean to take up all your time.
Oh no, you feel me? I'm trying to soak game. You feel me? You're up there with the big folks.
Ray May,
trying to listen and get what I can, man.
Ray May is like I'm what's the word? I'm adopting Ray May as to the family. You know what I mean? I've been on because I met Ray May on Nico's show, West Coast Battle Media. I was the first co-host for that show when he started, and me and him started around the same time. So I used to do his show, then do my show, and then life hit, and then I had a exit, and then we still rock. I still call up from time to time and shit to this day. But that's where I met Ray May at and heard his name and talked to him, and then I've seen some battles, and I find some great potential in Ray May. I didn't expect.
I got Ray May pulled up on my laptop right now. I'm about to watch this stuff as soon as I get off.
My best performance would probably be me versus Lil KO on Ahab Vegas. That'd be the best one to watch.
Hey, JB, it's gonna be. You remember that? You remember the Nutty? What's the Nutty Professor? Nutty Professor?
That nigga said the Nutty Professor. Oh my fucking god!
You remember that?
That shit is
Do you remember?
Do you remember? Because I know you're about to say that nigga look like he play. I know you're going to say that nigga.
Do you remember? You remember Dave Chappelle played that comedian?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, there's a bigger version on that fucking battle. That nigga
battle looked like a
like
monster
that.
version of that nigga. Hey, do you see what's going on with him right
yeah,
now?
Yeah, a monster version.
Hey, did you see what's going on with him and Billy Boondocks right now? Apparently, Billy Boondocks is outing this nigga out as gay right now. Do you right now as we speak? He's out.
Well, he be
Billy
wearing
Boondocks
pink hats and pink shirts and shit. Probably is.
With screenshots and shit, bro. Screenshots of him talking to females that are really men, bro. That shit is comedy.
Oh hell, okay. I'll get into that later.
Hilarious.
But while I'm telling you this is, dude, I know you're a film guy, and you're gonna be looking at everything. Don't look at him, please, because I had to stop watching it for a while because I saw some shit that I just didn't want to see, and he fucked it up for the battler that was battling Ray May for me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And you'll probably see. You'll see what I mean. And I don't want him to pay attention to him. I want to. But it was a one rounder, so it wasn't that bad. But I did get on Facebook and was like, because I went live with it, and so I was like, man, what the fuck is this? You know this guy's whole round? You're lipping it, bro. You're in the camera mouthing each word.
Oh.
Did you write?
Man, that's
facts.
You remember when it was like that all the time? When guys were battling with the same lyrics all the time, and the guys behind them would do hype man shit. That was weird, right? Mm-hmm. They ruined the whole illusion, but they didn't know. They didn't know they were ruining the whole illusion.
Right.
I
didn't understand it.
Yeah, my homies don't react unless the room reacts. The room reacts, and then my homies will do something talk to that nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
In the KO battle. In the KO battle.
Hey, watch JB. Watch that. Watch that one. He just had a URL. You did just have you already battled, right? You and Billy Boondocks?
Yeah, we already battled.
It was last weekend.
We already battled. That was last Sunday.
So it was last weekend. Last Sunday. He had a PG. Who did you win or no?
So okay. I feel personally, bro. I felt like I beat that nigga, right? But the room and in the building, they gave it to him too.
But Billy, you know what? You facing Billy Boondocks. It's not like
and KG.
face.
Yeah, boom. But KG and them already said I'm coming back. You feel me? So it's not like I'm never gonna be on URL again or nothing. But nah, Billy is just. I say one thing about Billy Boondocks. He's very theatrical. He is literally on live right now as we speak, outing a battle rapper as a gay nigga, bro. Like this nigga is comedy. I don't know how this nigga doesn't have a show or like a podcast or something, nigga, because this nigga is just hilarious. Like
there's a handful of battle rappers who just have that comedy in them. Like, and you're right. Like that
this
should
nigga put out a
be part
basketball
of battle
on me,
rap.
Capo. I was rapping my ass off.
He put a basketball.
He put a basketball out on me, Capo. And you know how he drinks those buzz balls, those nasty ass buzz balls. He had a fucking giant one, Capo. He brought a giant buzz. He brought a giant buzz ball to the PGs, Capo. He was doing a whole bunch of shit. But I was just doing me. You feel me? I was rapping, punching. You feel me? And niggas they liked the show more than they liked the rapping.
I mean, that's good.
But in the third, he didn't really have no. In the third, he didn't really have no show, right? Like the first round, he did a little giant buzzball shit. Second round, he had the basketball shit. But the third round, he didn't have nothing, and that's the round where I beat him because we were just rapping.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they gave it off props and the angle.
Mm-hmm. Or at least that's how I feel. You feel me? But if hopefully we can get it to come out. If not, I gotta wait till next time I'm on URL.
No, I mean I'm sure it'll come out. It has to come out. Right. Are you battling on the Riot? That's your home league right now?
Nah, I battled for Shots Fired. I battled for Shots Fired in San Diego, the league that had the big 2-on-2. The Geechee Gotti and B-Dot versus Question Mark. That's my home league. But whenever I'm not battling there, I go to LA and I battle on the Riot, and that's the ran by Kevin Parks. He's part of the team in URL West and Geechee and all those niggas. They run the Riot. Yeah, Mafia and them. So I'm either in Dago or I battle over there pretty much. And like this year I plan on battling like those two places, URL, and then of course I plan on making that trip out to Missouri, fucking with you.
Yeah.
In June.
Yep. Oh, and I got somebody for you too in June, my nigga.
Oh, you do? Yeah, man. I'm trying to get that locked in as soon as possible.
I think both of y'all barking at each other is gonna be a nice one. I know that.
Yeah. Give me another nigga that barks. You feel me? I like that.
Look, I'm going to. I'm going to. Like to be dead ass. I love this battle rap shit, man, and I can piece some shit together. Like I see potential in a lot of motherfuckers, but and there's matchups I want to see, and there's I have ideas and things like that. But yeah, that June I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger than what I'm going to be doing in March.
Yeah, you just trying to get Danny out there too, right? The bar guy.
Oh, he's waiting. He's on deck. He's just waiting for me to. Well, I'm trying to. I need to get in contact with him because I told him I would, but I've been very busy on my end. But I'm trying to work up a pay-per-view with Danny Myers. I really want to see. Fire. I really want to. It's either going to be Danny versus A Ward or B-Dot versus A Ward. I want to see Geechee Gotti versus Ice. I want to see Geechee Gotti versus Ice Cold. But if it's going to be a pay-per-view to sell pay-per-view tickets, my pick is going. I want to see Geechee Gotti versus Reed Dollars.
Come on, Capo.
So those man, come on. What bars?
Come on, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, so I have ideas, and so I just need to get a contact with him. And I want to bring coffee down here too. I'm Midwest Mafia. I'm the extension of Mafia. Motherfuckers don't know that, but I'm Midwest Mafia.
Come out there thick, Capo. Playing the games. The West come out there thick.
Yeah. Niggas don't know down here. I tried to open my bridge. You know what I mean? I tried, but once you cross me or screw me over or some bullshit, you know what I mean? You're not a man at the end of the day. I can't really rock like I want to. So it's like, you know, instead of giving it to people that's ungrateful, I just do it my motherfucking self. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people that really, right, and people that really fuck with me, they know I'm really passionate about this shit. I'm really love fucking battle rap. I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm here to uplift motherfuckers. But, you know, there's motherfuckers that be on their high horse, and you know, you stay on that motherfucker. You know, one day you'll fall off, and it is going to be, is what it is.
Won't be nobody there to catch you.
But, right. So I just want to make sure, I would just want to bring something. I want to be different from all the other bloggers, all the other media that's out there. I'm going to still do my bloggers and media shit. I'm not going to be, you know, trying to be Big Willie in it because I think I'm a league owner. I don't need no nigga kissing my ass. I don't need nobody doing none of that shit. I'm 100% real, a man. I'm not a real nigga. I'm a real man. You know what I mean? I stand in my motherfucking square. I'm honest. I don't try to screw nobody over. None of that. Unless you put my name in your mouth in a negative way and try to paint a narrative like I'm doing something wrong or I'm being a culture vulture or anything like that, you better come at me with facts. Because if you don't come at me with facts, I'm going to give you these media bars, and that's something you're going to have to deal with. You know what I mean? Don't make me come out my pocket, because I will. I did it the other day when somebody, you know, got on my show and got out of pocket, and I had to let them have it. And what makes it, why I'm bringing it up now is because I was supposed to have JB on the show on Monday. But since I got derailed because of some fuckboy shit, I had to address that shit ASAP. You know what I mean? So, with that said, I'm moving on. I got my shit going, and I'm ready to work. And I'm glad I met JB because, you know, I actually, and it's so weird because he lives here in the city. You know what I mean? And so, like, I think we could do some really big things. I have some ideas. I just need to tweak them, and I probably have to call JB and, like, you know, run some things by him and see how to make things happen. Because
absolutely.
I'm a novice in this shit, and I want to learn how to conduct the business of battle rap and how to, you know, get things done. Because I want to learn, because I want to be able to provide a great platform for the artists I believe in. And most of the artists I have on my platform are underrated. They're being used. They're being, you know, the battles are not dropping because they want to be in their motherfucking moist-ass motherfucking feelings. And that's what's wrong with some of these league owners, that they want to they be sitting on their pedestal and thinking they're shit. And then motherfuckers are sitting here writing bars and, you know, doing all this, and they don't get nothing out of it. Like Fabio, he has 2 battles on the fucking Connect that should been dropped, but they didn't drop it. Fabio's fire. So you might want to click that in there too, JB. Fabio, cool kid. The one I like is Fabio versus Chillum. I love that battle. He's from the VA. He's from the DMV. When you watch that battle, the Goonies, before the Goonies were there, Ryder, Jack Boy, that was in the building. on with that one. They know they know each other. So Fabio's nice, my G. Like I call him my gunner. He's my number one gunner on Hold It Cell, and he knows that.
Oh, okay.
I've been rocking with this dude from the first day. I met him through the connects. I did a face-off. I did everything, and then when we chopped it up, and that's my nigga. You know what I mean? So everybody that's on this shit is I see some talent in them, and it takes somebody like me that's not a yes man to be like to help them. You know what I mean? And Fabio knows I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm very blunt, and I know what I like, and I know what Like Fabio, I had Fabio come over here. He wanted to spit his rounds, right? This is what motherfuckers should do with their talent. I'm gonna tell you right now. These younger talents and shit like that. If you're a league owner, this is what you should do. You should have your guys come over or do whatever. And he was going over his 3 rounds. First round, go. He rapping his first round. I'll push his ass.
Yeah.
Keep going. You know what I mean? Stop. Go to your third round. Spit your third round to me right now. You know what I mean? Stop him in front of that. Stop.
Yeah,
don't even say anything.
Throw him off. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
CapOlogY is the same thing for me.
Hey, finish off through your third round where you left off. That's how I am. Because I want you to succeed. I don't want you choking out there. I want you to be unprepared. I want you to go out there and make a motherfucking movie. I want you to make motherfuckers watch you. Replay value and all.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
Niggas that want that, they stick with me. Niggas that want the yes men, they don't fuck with me at all. And that's cool, because I don't want to deal with you.
No, I get that.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
So like I just want everybody to know, man. I'm really passionate about this shit, and I want my guys to succeed, and I want to be able to get them on the next level. I'm not using these guys. I don't want to use them. My platform is for them, to be honest. It's not for me. It's for them to be able to move to the next level. And I'm trying to bust my ass every day, even if I'm still at work, working. I'm busting my ass trying to get these motherfuckers to be motivated, take shit seriously, man, let's work and let's get it done, because that's the only way we can succeed in this motherfucking battle rap culture, because there's so much of these people that, downplay a lot of shit, or they be like, oh, I ain't messing with these other leagues. I'm only watching, when I watch battle rap, I only watch URL, RB, King of the Dot. That's cool. But where did these motherfuckers come from? You got to start. It's just like when I watch wrestling. I'm a big wrestling fan. I use Raw, SmackDown, such and such. The big pay-per-views. And then when a new person comes, it's just like, where does they get all this hype from? Where the fuck is this hype come from? Oh, NXT. Well, shit. Let me go watch the NXT. You know what I mean? Before they get to the big stage, because I want to know what, I want to know and I want to see what's going on. So that's why I watch these smaller leagues to see all these other battle rappers and what they're doing. And if I like something, I like it, I'll reach out. If I don't, it's just like, I see you, but I don't know if I see anything in you for that next level, because I want to bring people to the next level so our shit can grow, our shit can maintain. What will happen to battle rap if all the Luxes, all the Mooks, all the Burbs, all the the Surfs, the Tay Rocks? What if all these motherfuckers just stop battle rapping? what we left with.
No,
you know
absolutely. I think about that all the time. Like, I'm not trying to leave this. You know, people don't need to see the same people battling all the time. We got to get, you know, we got to bring up that new promising talent and really make people care about them, and they got to care about it back. You know what I mean? So some dudes, you know, some dudes don't get the shot they need, and then some dudes, a lot of dudes, I've since I've been around on the inside, like, seen a lot of people get their shot and then shoot the air ball, and that blows my goddamn mind. I can't believe that the times when I've seen a cat get a PG and choke. Like, how are you in here? Not like, why isn't that all you did this week? Like, if you got a job, if you got a baby, like, why aren't you sitting there rapping your battle bars to the baby? You know what I mean? Like, why is that not the only thing you're doing? I don't know that mentality. Like, when I got called up, like, you know, the first time I got asked to shoot the face off, the first face off we ever did, I killed the shit. I didn't think about anything that week except for that. And then it was amazing. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to put a lot of work behind some guy, give him a bunch of advice, and then he gets up and chokes. Like, that drives me crazy. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, like, especially
that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's
the thing is, in a PG world, we're not like we're not wondering if you beat that guy. You're not battling the guy you're battling in your PG. You are battling all of the battle rappers who aren't in the PGs and all of them who are in the PGs. You feel me? Like, you're battling everybody that's behind you and in your same class. Like, you need to be seen. I don't particularly care if you'll rarely hear me say the term 2-1. Everybody loves to say 2-1. Like, I don't super care about that. Like, I mean, I'll talk about it when it's fun, but that's not the reason you're going to get the look or not get the look. Like, you have to make something happen. You have to make, you know, if we're doing 10, 11 PGs in a day, like, you have to say something hot enough to make us call you back. You know what I mean? If you just get up there and rap the way that you were rapping back at home and when all your friends were there, that's when people choke, is they say the same stuff that their friends all really like, but it's just a room full of regular battle rap fans, and everybody went, okay, that's fine, but what are you going to say next? And that was the hottest thing you wrote. Like, that's when they choke. They don't know, because they don't know what to do next. They thought that was the room shaker. You know?
No, I'm not
sometimes you don't get a room shaker, but we notice, you know? You feel me?
Right.
Now, when I had my PG, I'm not gonna lie. There was I don't know when I was gonna say like, that's a fact. When I had my PG, there alone, like, I know for a fact if I would have said it on a smaller league, whole room would have went crazy, about ready to push me on the stage. You feel me? But since it was URL, niggas, all I got was like a or maybe, you know, like a small little, like, yeah, talk that shit. You feel me? And it was like, it's a lot harder to get reaction out of those type of niggas. And like, you really have to. It's definitely about more than rapping, and that's something I had to learn from my first PG. I felt like if I just went out there and I was rapping crazy, that it would work. And, you know, it didn't really pan out like that. So I gotta understand, you know, that I have to make myself marketable to, like, a vast group of people. You feel me? It's
Absolutely.
Not just I got better than him anymore.
Yeah, there's a million dudes out there who feel like they won their PG and don't understand why they didn't get called back. Like, at the beginning of this conversation, right when you called up, you said, KG said I'm getting the call back, which to me means more to me than anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it should mean a lot to you.
There's
getting the call back.
There's four people that run the PGs on the West. It's Kevin Parks, KP, of course KG the Poet, a nigga named Floss, White Smack, people call him, and another nigga named Yak the Ripper. All four of them told me that I was coming back, so I'm not really worried about.
I'm just trying. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to kill the very few plates I do have on smaller leagues, before I go back to URL and, of course, go out of town to Missouri and, do my thing when I go out there for my nigga Capo.
Yeah. Yeah. No, just, make the most out of that. Like, push yourself, push your pen, push your performance. Like, I can't tell you how much that means to people. To see that it matters to you, it goes a long way.
Fact.
You know what I mean? Because people can feel however they want to feel about it, but you can't argue your way onto URL. You can't. It's not part of the conversation. You know what I mean? I've seen plenty of dudes think that they could go on Facebook and have all their friends say, "Man, that should have got him on the stage." Well, it didn't. Like, there's only so many spots. You know what I mean? Like, a dude has got to,
that's a fact.
You got to make your mark. Like, you really got to explode in there. You got to have something for real happen.
Like me,
and I'll give y'all an example.
I started battling. All right, go ahead, Capo.
No, I was just going to, you finish. Go ahead. I'll go after this.
Oh, no, so for what I was saying, for me, I started early last year. I started February last year, right?
Right.
I have 5 battles before my PG, so I'm relatively new, right? So
I'm looking at you on Verse Tracker right now. I'm seeing it. Yeah, 5. That's dope already. That you're getting looked at this early.
Yeah, and so it had to be a grip of people, and of course, some notable people, like of course, my nigga Geechee and Coffee and all those people, helping me, and even like what Capo said, like the shit that small media people do matters. Like my nigga Nico, he made that Rookie of the Year nomination, Best of compilation. You feel me? And that was that was partly how you found me, Capo. And that compilation, it was posted in this group, I guess, that Norb's run, and Norb's seen it, and that nigga hit me up and he was talking and shit. You feel me? So like the small, like minute shit that media people do, even if it's on the small league scale, it does mean a lot if the rapper's willing to do something with it. You feel me? Like, I could have been like, oh, this is just a compilation made by my homie. This is just a compilation made by my homie. Like, no, like, it's still a compilation. It's still my best shit. Like, it doesn't matter who really made it as long as it's not put together trash, Like,
no, absolutely.
Like,
You'd be surprised how often that shit works. Like, how often that shit matters. Like, that, because, I watch, you could guess, I watch a ton of fucking battles, but I can't see everything. But some of these cats who, put together compilations, and then they put you right next to, they put your biggest haymaker right next to Av or whatever. But it's not a setup. They really believe it's that dope. Every once in a while I see something, I'm like, who the hell was that? And I'll just write the guy who made the comp. Like, who is that? Like, because you forgot to put it in the – that's the one thing. Like, people who make comps, but please put every battle that's in the comp, put a link to it in the description, because, like, these are the people we need to see. Like, you know what I mean? It's a funny thing when people just forget to put it in there.
It was just like when I made the compilation of people that use me in their bars, right? I went all out on that one, right? And so I edited. I had everything, sound effects, things like that. But at the end of it, I had like the rolling credits.
Right.
Of the battlers that was actually the battlers that was spitting the bars about me or using me in their material, and I even had the people that they were battling in the rolling credits also. So like when y'all do compilations, y'all got to put the guys' names. As a matter of fact, when they was showing the clip of the people using the bars, I even had it such and such versus such and such. But then at the end of the rolling credits, I still put their names on there also. Shout out, special thanks to this person, and also crediting to their opponents also. So like I understand what JB's saying on that one. But before Ray was saying, I was going to say, for example, it's just like Geechee Gotti had a PG on URL. They didn't like Geechee Gotti, right? It took Geechee Gotti to get that same. After that PG, they was like, oh, whatever. You know what I mean? And then once he came out with that, once he came out with
I forgot about that.
Yeah. When he came out with the Saint battle, that was his kind of like his, not PG, but it was like his debut for real. And then from there, he had this. Yeah, I know. But that introduced him to the world, though. From, what I mean? Like, he could have had, because nobody liked him in the PG because it didn't come out. Nobody talked about him, none of that. Then when he came out on King of the Dot, it was like, you could start seeing the switch for Geechee Gotti. You know what I mean? And then he started getting battles and things like that, and people start fucking with him. So, you in your PG, you got to make sure you're doing your job.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think no, I wasn't there. I'm not sure why I wasn't there, but I wasn't there when he did that first New York PG. But yeah, that's the narrative, is that it didn't go real well. But my guess would be that he learned something from that. You know what I mean? Like that, Geechee had his first away game, and it didn't quite feel right. And the thing is, like, I don't know, but if the battle didn't go right, if it wasn't good enough to come out, and it's Geechee, like, then it must have gone kind of left. You know what I mean? Or maybe it just wasn't the right first look for him. I mean, that happens with us too. Like, if there's a battle rapper and we care about them and we want them out, and we don't release your first one, it might be because that's not the right look for you. Av's first one didn't come out either, because it didn't go right.
That nigga did 3 that didn't come out. Fuck.
Who did?
Jimmy Castro, dirty. Jimmy Castro had 4. His 4th came out. That's crazy.
His situation's complicated too. I mean, it's a funny one. I mean, sometimes, usually in the PGs, if you smoke a guy and you're amazing and the other guy doesn't show up, it'll probably still come out. But sometimes your opponent can make you look bad. But if you're out here like legitimately smoking people, you can't, you still stay in the system. You know what I mean? Like, your opponent isn't going to get you out of the system. Like, we know enough about battle rap at this point that we know it's not your damn fault that some guy forgot to do his homework. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's like my homie Drix. He caught a 30 on URL, and like, it didn't come out because it was a 30, but he came back.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And that happens.
It's very hard. Just because your shit don't come out doesn't mean you're not.
Yeah, that stuff happens. And sometimes, it's a complicated thing because, as battle rap fans, even me, like, we want to see everything, right? That's like what we're like the deep battle rap fans that want to see every single battle and every single bar, even the ones that are trash. But like a whole public of people doesn't want to see your mostly not trash battle. You know what I mean? Like, if you're good, you feel me? Like if you're good, like, it's kind of on us to find you the right opponent that makes it look like a war. You know what I mean? Geechee popped off because he battled, in the PGs, he finally got the look that he needed against, Stewie, who was there to truly square off with him. You know what I mean? And the crowd reacted.
Any other nigga is dying that night. Because Stewie is nice, and I feel like Stewie is really underrated.
Stewie is nice, absolutely. He doesn't motivate every head, but I'm a big Dewey fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I really want to say this, like JB, like the band shit. Oh my God, bro. When that shit came out, like I was all over all my social media. Like this is the fucking best thing to happen to battle rap in years.
Man, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that, man.
It was like, man, that Jack Boy.
All right, so
what am I watching right now, bro?
I shot the thing, and I still watch it all the time. I'm so happy about it, about the way it turned out, about the energy from it, about how Jack showed up, about how Steam showed up. It's a beautiful thing.
But when he's gone, who really misses that?